What's good, YouTube? It's your man CJ checking in once again, back with another video. So I had a conversation with a friend of mine and we were discussing some things, and it was actually a really good convo. And we were just discussing and talking about success. And he brought up a good point. Shout out to you, homie. He said that success takes long-term suffering, and that's just something a lot of people are not willing to do. And do y'all know that for a long time I used to think I was crazy, because I've always thought that most things are very black and white, but it turns out that I'm not crazy, and people just they don't want solutions to problems. You could offer 100 solutions to problems, and then people will give you 100 reasons why that solution won't work. When it gets to that point, you just have to say, you know what, I'm gonna let go and let God. So what do you mean long-term suffering? Well, think about it. When you are applying yourself to go to nursing school, at least the traditional route, 9 times out of 10 you go 4 years and you come out with your BSN. Usually, some people go 2 years, they come out with their ADN. And sometimes you go to LPN route, 1 year you come out with your LPN, and then you can bridge and you come out 2 years, you have your ADN. Whatever route you go, it still is a long-term suffering type of deal. And you have to endure pain to become successful. But you know the crazy part with the long-term suffering part? When it comes to nursing, the long-term suffering isn't even really that long-term compared to most occupations. Now, some people say, well, everybody can't be a nurse, or everybody can't do this, or everybody can't do that. All right, fine, cool, everybody can't be a nurse. But this is the channel of somebody who's a nurse, so I talk nursing. And I talk trades. You know, I don't really talk trades, but I give out solutions about other trades that really don't take no long amount of time. You can get a CDL in 2 weeks in some places. The longest I've heard was 4. So I'm not the person that's going to sit here and try to come up with every single excuse on why something can't be done. I'm the type of person that's going to adapt and look at situations for what they are. Prices are going up. Inflation is taking place. If there's nothing that I can directly do about it, I'm going to move the pieces on the chessboard that I can. Point blank, period. It is what it is. It's called adapting. I get so many emails from cats that say, well, CJ, how do you manage to go on a trip every month? Are you sponsored? Are you this? Are you that? And I'm like, I'm literally showing my life. Like, no, I'm not sponsored, at least not yet. And the moment I get sponsored, trust me, I will let you know. But no, not yet. I'm not sponsored. I literally work all the time. And this is why I show y'all, because this is what it takes in a lot of circumstances to make it, bruh. This is what it's gonna take. Some people want to be paid simply for existing. You dig? And I only speak from the perspective of somebody who was in my position, because it is not fair for me to try to speak in the position from somebody's position that I've never been a part of. That's not fair. Why would I talk? Because see, somebody made a comment today, and I responded, and they said that let me see if I can pull up the comment, if it's still there, if she still left it there. Hold on. Okay, so I got the comment, and if this person is watching, just know it's no love lost. You know what I'm saying? I still got love for you. You know, it's no problem. You have your opinion, and that's how you felt. But I'm just gonna read the comment. I'm not gonna put your name in there. That's unnecessary. But I'm gonna read the comment. The comment says, "I just feel like all of this down talk to people with children and negativity is crazy. I've never down talked people with children." Now this is on the video where I posted. The video is called Stepdaddy Nurse or whatever, and the video is where the boy is sitting in a barber chair and the stepdaddy or the daddy comes to the stepdad on some rah-rah stuff. And I pretty much made the video in response to well, not in response, but I pretty much made the video just showing a lot of guys who have no kids what they could be potentially getting into and why it's not a good idea if you don't have any children of your own to start your own families. That was the whole purpose of the video. But I'm going to continue with the comment. It says, "CJ, I love your nursing content, nursing in capital letters, that is actually about nursing. These other topics are pointless and ghetto." They're not pointless and ghetto. I'm making this content for the people who are like me, for the people who want something different, for the people that are looking for solutions. And if you are a young man that is on his grind, that is on his hustle, or if you are a young woman and you want to avoid the pitfalls that some of these young women are going through currently, then yes, this is who I'm making a content for. But here's the thing, and I respect it. Like, I'm not for everybody. I never got on this channel and said I'm trying to make everybody happy. You're not going to get Dr. Umar out of me. That's not how I roll. I'm not going to say anything just to get a donations or to get a sale. You're going to get the truth out of me. And this is why I make the content, so people can avoid these potential pitfalls that parents don't tell their kids about. This is why I do it. And I show it in real time. You said these other topics are pointless and ghetto. Too much negativity here now. It's not negative, man. But we just point to different situations. We point to different situations and we look at it and we look at the examples so other people won't have to make the same mistakes. That's all I'm doing. Let me see. Just like your video about saving money. And you said this is really for the people with no kids. That was true. It is for the people with no kids because that's the point of view I'm speaking for. But I also said anybody can listen. But this is really for the people with no kids because that is the position that I'm coming from. Why would I make a video about saving money from a perspective of a person that has 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 kids? That makes no sense. And I preference this video because if you don't, people like to put in the comments that, well, I have 2 or 3 kids. I can't do this kind of challenge, or I can't save this kind of money. Well, then this ain't the video for you. That is why I do that. That's why I do that. And if people have a problem with that, with me just making a simple preference, then it ain't the channel for you. But let's keep going. Why would saving money be just for people with no kids? LOL, do you have something against people with kids? No, I don't. As much as people think I'm anti-kid, I'm not. I'm a guy that don't have any. And people who don't have no kids can definitely relate to this. I'm not going to try to convince, and I'm not trying to get people to do things that they just simply can't do. I know the way I move, it's hard for people to move that way because they have children and they have families and stuff like that. People can't just up and go and work anytime and work 60, 70 hours a week. A lot of people can't do that. So why would I make a video talking about saving money and saving a certain amount of money per week? And I know that that's not a lot of people's situation. That's why I always make it a point to say, hey, I'm a guy that don't have a lot of financial responsibilities. I also don't have a family. I have my girl, and I have no kids. I always say that. Let's continue. He said, just create your channel for people with no kids and leave it at that. I don't have to do that. I don't have to do that because this is the channel that I'm creating. And you know what I'm saying? If people really have an issue with the content that I'm creating, they just don't have to watch. And again, I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but I'm just telling you in an honest way. And a lot of the content that I make are for the young men and for the young women who don't have any guidance, who don't have anybody in their ear saying, hey sister, you know what I'm saying? You don't have no children yet. Don't be like your other sisters and have 4 of them and five of them by the time you hit 22. That's not really a good look. Why don't you go out here, get you a career first, get you some money, and then find you a man that's gonna make you either his wife or his girlfriend or something like that, or a situation to where, because everybody don't believe in marriage, so his long-term partner, to where something can pop off between y'all and y'all can have a family. What's wrong with that? Or I'm making content for the young man that don't have no kids, that's trying to find out what he want to do, that don't know about child support or what could happen. Hey, brother, listen, you on a good path right now. You don't have no children. You grinded right now. You dig what I'm saying? Before you go out here and get somebody pregnant, this is what could happen if you do this. How about you stack your money up, get you some world experience, travel, make you some money, have you some fun, then go and do that. I'm not anti-kid. I just don't want kids, but I'm not anti-kid. I just feel like you should be prepared as possible. But to do that, it takes long-term suffering. And a lot of people are just not willing to put in that work. And with nursing, again, it is the kind of occupation where the long term ain't really that long term. So when people say, well, CJ, I'm just burnt out from being a nurse. How do you get burnt out when there are so many avenues in nursing to where you don't even have to deal with the bedside? Because it's mostly people who work at the bedside that say that. But y'all, I'm going to the gym. So hold on, let's go. For those who are interested, it's chest day. Getting a chest workout in. Y'all know we got to get right. We got to go through this long-term suffering to get to the goal. So it's chest day. I'm about to get it in. About to do a bench press. Then we're going to do incline bench press. Let's get it. All right, about to do some bench press. Regular bench press. I just warmed up with a set with just a bar, set of 12. Now I'm about to put 25 on there a piece and get back into it. It's the first day back in the gym in a while, so we're getting back into it. What up? So I just got done doing some weight training. Now I'm walking on a treadmill. And you know what? I'm about to go twice as hard. I just thought about it. Because for the people who say they can't do this and they don't feel like working, I'm about to go twice as hard as a nurse, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who's getting their health together, and I'm about to just live life and enjoy the fruits for real. Because I'm not gonna lie, all the pushback, I ain't gonna even call it pushback, but just seeing how people take having jobs for granted when a lot of people can't even get a job. It's a guy on YouTube, he was talking about how he worked in data. He just got laid off and he can't find a job in his field. I'm gonna go twice as hard because I'm grateful to be in this game. I'm grateful to put in work. I'm grateful that I can do the things that I want to do and I'm supposed to do without nothing really standing in my way. So, if that's you too, I welcome you on this journey. I can't wait to take it to the next level with y'all. If I'm working too much or if that just take too much time, then it is what it is. It is what it is. You know, we just gonna have to agree to disagree. But I can't, because I like nice things. I like vacationing. And vacationing don't cost that much. That's the thing. So I'm gonna just continue to do me, and the people that's rocking with me, welcome. Let's get it together. But I'm locked in. That was some motivation that I think I truly really needed, for real, because the grind is real. And now with so many people not wanting to get there and not wanting to do it, they're making the lane that much easier. Oh, I'm on it now. I'm on it now, so yeah. So for those who want to level up and take their life to a different place, now is the best time, because your competition is at an all-time low. And it's been the easiest time to do so in American history. We got more opportunities than ever before. I just shared a brother's YouTube channel who makes $2,000 a week off driving Lyft. It's opportunities galore out here. And the competition, again, is so low. There's no excuse to why somebody with half of a work ethic can't get something out of it. So I'm not trying to preach or nothing like that, but I'm just telling my truth. And like I said, nursing to me is a shortcut to a lot of that. $2,000, baby. Only paid $2,000 for this. No car notes here. It's a 2015. It's a 2015 Ford Taurus. No car note. No car note. We living below our monthly expenses. That's what we doing. No car note. 2015. Tinted windows, all that stuff.